Rising. So I was smoking and watching a collective read while eating some amazing, delicious, sweet, chilled watermelon. It was so delicious, that watermelon. It was so juicy. It was just perfect. And I'm like really into this collective read. It's so entertaining. It's my form of television. When you know, you know. And I'd be like, dang, it was so good. And I'm like smoking and eating my watermelon. And I'm like digging the seeds out with my fingers. And I'm like, just tearing up the watermelon. Like, man, it's so good. And then I'm like, God, I'm acting like a savage right now. I'm telling myself, I'm like, this isn't a live species. The watermelon is a live species, right? And I am eating it. It is a fruit. It is a vegetable. It is alive, right? Because we know when it's dying, when the stuff is rotten. So it's actually alive, and I am conscious of me eating this alive fruit. And I'm like, I'm being a savage right now to this watermelon. Like, I'm not even being respectful for this life, this energy that I am consuming through eating it. I'm like being disrespectful as fuck right now. And I'm like, thank you, God, for your creation. And I'm like, it came to me that like someone told us that what was inside are seeds. They're seeds. And that kind of, when I was thinking about it, disconnects us from the alive nature of the fruit. Right, like I'm just going back in my mind, you know, because I love cooking. I'm in the kitchen, and at some point, you know, you just be chopping shit up and like getting rid of the excess, like, oh, picking over things, like, oh, that's not good enough, that's good enough, or whatever. But it's like all of these things that I'm touching and I'm using to cook in my kitchen are alive vegetables and fruits and herbs. And you know, a while ago, I had changed my mindset on how I view food. You know, this is why I pray all the time over my food, over what I'm eating, consuming. And I'm just like, I am savagely like digging out the seeds from the watermelon. And I noticed like it was looking at me, you know, like all of the seeds. I'm like, these not seeds, these are eyes. These are eyes inside of the fruit and the vegetables that we eat. And it looked different from us. And so we had classified it. Someone said that it was a seed, but it's really eyes because we all look different. All the species, all the bugs, all the insects, all the plants, they all look different. But a fruit and a vegetable isn't just a fruit and a vegetable, it's an alive species. Not a human, not an animal, it's an alive species, right? And so I noticed the watermelon was looking at me with all of its eyes. And I'm like, you know what? Let me have some reverence. Like, Jesus, this is delicious. And I'm like, thank you, watermelon, for your nectar. Like, you're so amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But it was like, I needed to wrap my mind around I am consuming an alive energy, and I should be grateful for that. Like, why wouldn't it be eyes? If you think about it, if you cut open a cucumber or you cut open a watermelon or a tomato, like they have veins, right? They have veins like we have veins. And it's just like pulsing with electric life. And we just be discarding the innards of it like it's nothing. Like that fruit was grown all by itself, and we need it to sustain. Like there should be reverence in that. And I'm just like, oh my God. It completely like again, I respect everything that I eat. You know, a tree bears so much fruit for me to consume to make sure that my existence is expansive and comfortable and nourished and just a great time. And I have so much respect and reverence for everything I eat. That's why like I pray over my food, and it's just like a party every time I eat because I only put delicious stuff in my mouth. Okay, if I'm trying something new and my senses hasn't alerted me to it, it will be automatic reflex to spit some shit out. Like I don't be swallowing nothing to please nobody. If I'm no, sorry. Um, talking about fruits, vegetables, delicious nourishment in our bodies, and how these seeds inside are not just seeds, they're eyes. These are cucumbers and avocados and tomatoes. They are all different species that are alive, and no, they are not talking to us like we're talking, but they are an alive species that we consume. And it made me think about that movie Rainy Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs or something, when some scientists created some machine to make food, junk crap, some fruits and vegetables like fall from the sky, right? And then you notice that it was alive, like the strawberry. It was a strawberry walking around, with the group and a hamburger, and just the food became alive. That 3D printed food, those McDonald's hamburgers and crap like that, they not alive. They super dead. Like they don't even exist. That's why they don't even change. And people be having it in their closet for like a month, a year, 6 months, and shit don't change. Okay, that's not alive. But the food that we consume, the fruits and the vegetables, they don't have to have feet and snouts. Okay, they are also alive. They are also alive. Okay, and so when we are eating our food, it is really important to pray over it and give thanks and appreciation for what you are about to consume that is helping you in your aliveness. A life for a life. And it should be respected. It's not like, hunting ducks and for sport, which is just murder. It's you having reverence for whether you captured a fish or you grew some herbs in a garden or you grew some tomatoes, and you go and you capture that tomato like you capture a fish in a net. They are still lives with eyes on the outside and some eyes on the inside. All right, like we somewhere along the way, how we look at food has been manipulated to detach us from it actually just being nature, just because they package up a cow and call it beef to disassociate that you're eating cow, like poultry. No, it's chicken. It's not pork, it's a pig. It's what it is. And so if we go and choose to eat it, okay, have reverence and respect for that animal's life, just like an herb, just like garlic. All this stuff is alive. When we cooking it, it's alive, right? It's not just I'm going, ooh, I'm a vegan and I'm a vegetarian and I'm a this and I'm a that. Now we all eating alive stuff. We can put ourselves in categories and boxes to make us feel good. Everything we're eating is alive. Okay, I was thinking about that, like me constantly going over in my head how I feel about food. How do I feel about eating food? And it's been a battle for me, friends. It's been a battle for me eating food because, like, should I be taking a life? And, but it's like you taking a life anyway. You wearing cotton shirts. That's a life, right? Like, if we thinking about all of it in the totality, not just perceiving what makes us feel good. If we thinking about it like the silkworm, right? The silkworm is where we get silk from. If you wearing real fabrics and not plastic, like hemp, like all of these things are from a life, right? And so how conscious am I going deep into it? Like, because then I can't wear anything and all I could do is be a breatharian, right? So I'm a make certain agreements with myself that make me feel comfortable in this existence by still giving reverence for the lives that I choose. And if it's a salad, if it's nuts, if it's some ice cream, real ice cream, real ice cream, or some vegan ice cream, whatever, but like real ice cream. Like I'm going to have reverence for all of the everything that I consume. And look at your food. Look at it. Really look at it. Like, it's not just like some sliced up peppers and some sliced up mushrooms or like some salmon because you don't see the head. This is all life on your plate. You know, hopefully you're eating life and not packaged bioengineered processed stuff, because that's literally no life. That's a science project made to just really discombobulate your body, and your vessel is immaculate and it's amazing. You should only fuel it with alive things. Very, very little on the fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very little. Don't let that be your main menu. But like, the seeds are eyes. Look at your food and give it reverence, right? All this stuff is alive. It's alive. It's alive, friends. And when we can hone in and appreciate nature, that's just going to be a whole lot of healing in and of itself. It just changes the perspective on a lot of things, okay? You know what I'm saying? You got it bad. The trees got it bad. That shit getting mulched up so we can look pretty on the yard. that's that's having it bad, you know, like your existence shredded down to nothing for decoration on the yard. That's the tree's life. Some trees' lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever is not going great in our lives, we can choose to let it go and whoop, just switch up our existence like that real quick. And life can just be amazing. Just amazing, 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 amazing. When you have reverence and appreciate it, I'm telling you, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. The truth shall set you free. I'm telling you. I just be speaking the truth. And it feels so good. Okay, friends. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing. Do share with your friends that your fruit and your vegetable is totally alive. Okay, it's totally alive, because if it's rotten, you're not eating it. Okay, you're eating a live species. Okay, it's alive. Don't be talking shit about your food. Oh my gosh, when people be talking crap about their own stuff, I don't even get it. But I used to be one of those people too. But like, everything you have that you purchase to live is alive. So be aware of that. The plants in your house, you know, your pets, but your fruits and your vegetables, like, that's alive, right? And it's listening, and you're using it to create something for your consumption and your enjoyment, hopefully. So know that it's alive, and speak love and positive energy, and give thanks for the trees that bear the fruit for you to eat, and for the beautiful workers that planted the seeds and that watered the ground, and thank the sun, you know, for making everything happen. And your meal is just going to taste that much more better. And then you'll begin to notice, as you consume the goodness that you pour into the vegetables and the fruits that you eat, and whatever meat, if you want to eat meat too, it's cool. Give thanks for the life. Make sure it's the purest kind of meat, you know, like, I'm not here to judge. Just make sure you putting the best of the best in your body, because your body deserves it. Your vessel is amazing. Speak goodness into your food, and that life that you'll be consuming is just going to be like expanding from the inside out, and then your life will transform. Have reverence, have reverence, have reverence, have reverence. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. I love you. I love you so very much. So very much. You are amazing, magical, spiritual beings here to have the most joy-filled human existence. So please have one. Please have one in every way, every day. Bye.